Okay, and I've got a great view of you here.
Facebook.
Okay, guys, here we go.
But what do I have to do to keep? Do I have to hold my phone up?
No, just put it here. No, you're good. No, you don't. No, I don't want you to go live.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to go live.
No. So then, what you want to do is we want to watch. We want to watch this, but then we're going to see the people so that now you can you silence that?
Sure.
So you just have to silence it. Yeah, shut it all the way down. And then what we'll do is when we can see the people, they'll make comments.
Okay, got
And then
it.
this way here, because I can't see from all the way over here.
Okay, sure.
All right, so you see now we get you joined. All right, so now we're going live in a minute. So, oh my God, I'm sweating. I'm sweating, people. All right, so, all right. Hey, Wine 1011 MBG. What's it? Oh, hey. Okay, we're going to go live, so I can't talk now. I can't talk now. I'm busy.
Who's trying
Hey,
to talk
Jeannie.
to you?
I'm putting this a little louder, so, okay. Okay, all right, so we don't need to put that up. All right, so we can do this. Yay. There we go, look at you.
Hell
You're looking great.
Looking good.
All right,
Feeling
we're good. I'm gonna hang myself. Okay, sorry. All right, and we're tipped. My goodness, where are my interns? They're in school.
They're in school now?
Okay. Oh my God, my nose runs every time I go on the air. Cause I get so every time I go on the air. Cause I think it's the adrenaline. It's the adrenaline.
It's
My
a physiological reaction.
This is real life here, people. This is reality. Those reality shows are not reality.
Reaction.
Hey, Steve. Okay, Steve. Hi, thank you. Hi, Faye. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, John. That's you. Hi, John.
There's Faye. There's Steve.
Okay.
What's up, y'all?
Yay. Okay.
Don't
All
have my
right, we're
glasses.
going live. Hey, Blaine K on Periscope. I love you all. Thank you. Hi, Claire. Hi, Brutus, 1964. All right, we got a great show today. It's going to be fun.
Hell yeah.
It's
Let's
going to
do
be
it.
fun because I need a vodka already. Where is this live from? Atlanta. Hi, Andrew, my kickboxing friend. Yay. All right, we got a commercial. Nice, the ATL, that's right. All right.
I wish I could read that.
All right. All right. As soon as my little, we're gonna get started soon. Are you all good? Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Test.
Here we go.
WAEC Atlanta. The opinions expressed during the sponsored programs of this station are strictly those
Here we
of
go.
the hosts, guests,
Hi,
callers, and
hi,
others,
honey.
of Beasley Broadcast Group, this station,
Love you.
staff, other
You know I love
members,
everybody.
agencies.
Ooh, girl, you shine like a big. They don't make you like they used to.
This is the
Just Steph Show.
I'm your host, Steph Palermo, your Italian Boston girl moved south who shows you how to enjoy life.
Right here on Love 860.
Every Thursday, 11 a.m. until noon. Tune in weekly for tips on enhancing your life by balancing body, mind, and heart. And featuring
Living Atlanta.
to find out where to go this weekend.
Hey, this is Steph Palermo, and it's the Just Steph Show. Everybody has two lives. The second one begins when you realize you only have one. We are second lifers. We're empty nesters, newly single, and those starting over age 3. Your healthy, happy, hip years are just beginning. The bad phone is connected, so give me a buzz to chat today, 404-355-8699. Tell me what's going on in your life. I want to hear from you. Okay, so stay tuned. We've got a great show today. We've got the Just Steph Rules of Dating and Living Atlanta. And I got a special shout out to my friend Jimmy Klauber out in California. He is recovering from really bad back surgery.
Ooh,
So,
that's not good.
and that's Billy Allen's cousin.
Okay,
So
cool.
and
Well,
and so I'm hoping
divine healing for him.
yeah, I know, and he needs to get better to come to my birthday party.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So today I have John Hyatt back. One of my very favorite co-hosts, the coach in the square, the coach of love.
That's
Hey.
me. Hey, Steph. How
Hey,
you doing?
good.
to
How
be
was
back.
your? I know you had a great trip, huh?
Had a great trip
You're
last
so
week.
tanned.
Oh my God. Yeah. Working on it a little bit.
Yay! I love it. All right, so I'm a podcast on iTunes.
I saw that.
Yeah,
That's
so
exciting.
it is very exciting. So
Well done.
well, you know what? We got a lot of stuff going on. NFL starts this weekend. Can you believe it?
Game on.
Yeah, so
Game
it's
on.
tonight they start. The Panthers are at the Broncos, and then on Sunday we have the Falcons are hosting the Buccaneers.
Well, let's see what the year brings, huh?
I know, hopefully, and
Dirty birds.
the Patriots are at the Arizona Cardinals.
Okay.
So and that's at 8:30 Sunday night, and which the Sunday night football is fun, right?
Yes.
But this is what cracks me up. You know what's funny? On Monday night, they had Monday night football, right?
Right,
It's always
right.
the big. It wasn't enough to have one game. Now they have to have two.
2 games
So
on
yeah,
Monday night.
so 7:00 is the Steelers and the Redskins, and at 10:20 is the Rams at the 49ers.
Wow. I think that's the first time they've ever done that.
I'm like, isn't it enough to have one? You gotta have
You
two.
gotta have 2.
I don't know. All right, so who's your favorite? Are you into SEC?
No.
No, you're not into the college ball.
I mean, I support the local teams.
Right, I know,
Yeah,
'cause it's fun.
but, you know,
It's all fun. It's a party.
Yeah, I'm not diehard. I love to watch when I can.
Right.
With a group of people.
I know, because that's fun. Well,
That's
that's what I
fun.
love. I think I'm going to do Sunday Fun Day next week.
Okay.
Not this Sunday, but next week, because I'm dying to have some people over and cook.
Sure.
So, and I love to do that and put on and put on some football. Okay, so for SEC or whatever college ball, Louisville is at Syracuse on Friday. BC is at UMass. Nichols is at Georgia at noon on Saturday. Wyoming is at Nebraska for my cool Nebraska guy, my favorite Husker, is at noon. And Georgia Tech is hosting Mercer at 3. Western Kentucky is at Alabama at 3:30. And that's all I think that's important that anybody really cares about around here.
Yeah.
So, okay, and guess what? I am turning 50 this year.
The big 5-0.
I know, but
Congratulations.
yeah, but
That's
you-
a big one.
But you know what else? This
How are you
day,
feeling?
I feel great. No, I feel great. I feel great. So I'm excited about that. I mean, I feel the best physically in my life. I think it's been a rough year for me.
Yeah.
It's been a rough 50 years.
It's been a learning year, a growth year.
It's been but you know what? It's been a rough 5 months. But you know what? It's okay because I've had a lot of self-revelation and
Absolutely.
all that
That's the good
that we can
stuff.
talk about. But
Sure.
50 years ago today, Star Trek first aired.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah, but that's what I said. You know what? Every time I go on a date, I feel like going, beam me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life down here.
Right. Put the phasers on stun.
Yeah, crazy. And you know what?
I
And
love that show.
And
Star
Apple,
Trek. What a classic.
I know, but you know what? Who doesn't love Captain Kirk?
Captain
He was
Kirk.
cute back in the day, you know.
Sure.
And I love William Shatner. He's funny.
Yeah.
They launched an iPhone 7. Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Yeah.
With no headset port.
Oh, why? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well,
Why?
I guess it
Everything's
saves
wireless?
space or whatever in the design, but you're going to have to use like a wireless headphones or Bluetooth
That messes me up.
headphones with your phone because they will no longer have the port to plug in an external
Well,
headset.
how am I going to use? Oh, all right, whatever. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be good, but you know, I don't know. Are you into the late? Like, do you have to have
No,
the latest and
no.
greatest?
I got a 6S. This thing will do me for a few years. Is
Yeah,
when
see,
I get tired of it.
I'm sort of like that with a lot of stuff. Men,
Ah,
cars.
there you go.
I use them, I wear them out until they go,
There you go.
and then when they're broken, they gotta go.
They gotta go.
Or maybe they just leave
Trade
on
them
their.
in for a
Mostly
new
they just
model.
leave on their own.
There you go.
But when the phone breaks, then I'll get the latest.
Right.
But if
Right.
it, and if a new one comes up a week late, I don't care.
Yeah.
And same thing with cars. I'm not one to just, I gotta have the newest car.
Well, you can never stay ahead. I mean, things are always going to be changing.
I know. Well, and plus my cars, I've got to. I still have kids at home with
Sure.
baseball equipment, so I've got to have
You got to have room in the
I
back.
still have the Suburban.
Yeah.
Not the
Oh.
Suburban, but the Tahoe.
Sure.
So I've got to have the big
Gotta
car
have the big car.
because my kids are big, So, and they're friends and everything else, so.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. So I don't get, so it won't be long. I got another 8 years before I can get like a nice fancy little car.
You can start saving up for that now.
Yeah, I'm saving up. All right, so what did you do this weekend?
Well, we got back from our cruise
I know.
on Saturday.
I know, I saw you had so much fun.
And Saturday we just chilled. Sunday there was an all week long arts festival
Right.
in Marietta on the square.
Right,
So it was big. A bunch of the very high end art comes to the square for that festival, and
fun.
we kind of walked around, picked up a few cool pieces that we really liked, and then Monday we spent the day at the Lake Alatoona.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, had a great time.
I know, that's great. Well, last week on Thursday, I did my usual Hal's and Whiskey Mistress, but then I had a couple of private things going on. Like I went on a cookout. I went to a cookout Friday,
Right.
which was fun because it was all new people,
New friends are cool.
totally new. My mom and I Ubered over there. We brought a bunch of, I brought a bunch of calzones and stuff like
Right.
that to, they needed side dishes. So I said, oh, I'll make some calzones. Bring my Italian over there.
Okay.
And met a lot of great people, and that was really fun. And then Saturday, I watched the Bama game with friends too, and that was kind of
All right.
fun.
Fun.
Yeah, so it was kind of neat. And then I actually chilled Sunday and Monday.
Didn't
I
do
listened
much.
to a great audiobook on Monday all day. I was addicted. I listened to
day?
it. That's what happens to me. Then I can't
So you
stop.
walked around the house with headset on and just listened
Well,
to the book?
and I was icing my knee and doing stuff like that, and then I took a bath and I listened to it while I was in, I always had the candles going, listened to my,
Okay.
yeah, so it was kind of neat, and I learned a lot. So, and Tuesday,
Awesome.
I had an MRI
How'd
on
that go?
my
What'd
knee.
they see?
I don't know. I
Bones?
don't know yet, but I'm fine. I just need to get moving because I can't stand not exercising.
No, you
Like
gotta
I am, but I'm doing I'm doing it light. So.
Sure.
So anyway, so I'm excited about my birthday party.
Yes.
It's gonna be fun. All right, so let's talk about. I sent this to you, and I wanted to talk about bringing value into people's lives and having them bring. And I'm not talking from a dating perspective.
Sure. No.
Because we're going to get into that because I have some funny stuff to talk about with that. But I would like to talk about, the relationships that we have, even with our children, our family members, and bringing value into their lives, and having them always bring value into your life. And I said this because I was talking to I don't know what happened. I said something on
Right.
one of my videos, and someone commented on it, and it had to do with this, so it sort of sparked it. And for me, I feel it's very important that everybody in my world that's close to me needs to bring value to my life. Now, I want to clarify, that doesn't mean they have to do anything for me. I could be feeding the poor, and they could be bringing value to me.
Sure. Yes. All about what is value, how do you perceive value, and how significant is it? Those are the things that when I think about value, that's what I think about. Well, how do I define value? Because
Right.
value can be from somebody who's really challenging you, but yet you're learning,
Right.
you're growing, internally as well as socially. Value can mean that somebody offers affection, warmth, a listening ear. That's valuable.
Right.
And then what am I bringing to the table as far as my values?
Right.
What do I create? I think value is about what do you create with somebody?
Right.
What do they create with you?
Right.
And when we're looking at relationships, especially high drama relationships,
Oh, God.
I mean, so many people, we all have those or have had those in the past that are just filled with tons of drama. And you're like, what are we creating? And what value does it serve me? Does it serve me? Am I serving the other person?
Right.
Sometimes the answer is no.
I think you
And that's
have
okay,
to
too.
you have to know enough to walk away from that.
Yes.
And if their energy sucking you.
Yes.
I had a situation.
Energy vampires.
Oh God, I had a situation a few years back where it was a couple of years back, right after my divorce, and I had a girlfriend that I was friendly with, and she was single, had no kids, never married, and she was always mad at me because I didn't call her at the right time, or I wasn't there at the.
Sure.
I have 4 kids.
Sure.
I have 4 kids.
You had a life.
And I was going through a divorce.
Right.
And I'm trying to build a business.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to, and I don't mean this I'm trying not to drown.
Right. Yeah. You're surviving. You're in survival
Right?
mode.
And she was so mad at me, like I didn't go over there when her great aunt died that she never talked to. I called, I texted her and said, what can I do for you? But then I didn't do enough.
Right.
And finally I had to say to her, you know what? You're scaring me. And so when I'm scared, she was scaring me. Like I was scared, like every time I talked to her, she was going to yell at me.
Sure.
And here I am, I'm like 48 years old, worrying about a girlfriend going to yell at me.
Going to yell at you.
And I'm like, no.
No.
And I just cut that off. I said, no. I said, I just left a marriage where I was scared. I'm not going to be scared.
No.
And I've been slowly getting, moving away from being, because that was a big deal for me. I was scared. I was always scared. And so from somebody hurting my feelings or rejection, whatever it was,
the fact that you saw that and recognized it and stepped away is huge.
Yeah.
That's the toughest part, is going, wait a minute, this isn't working.
Right.
What's getting created doesn't work for me. I feel anger, anxious, not peaceful. It's not doing anything for me, and I can't change it.
Right.
So I need to demonstrate some self-respect and let the person detach. Detach from the person, let the person go their separate ways. Now, still very valuable in that it teaches you what you want and what you don't want.
Right, even with a girlfriend, with friends.
Sure.
With friends, it's important.
So she had value, but the thing is just because you have value and you get something from somebody doesn't mean you have to like them or hang out with them.
Right, and you know what, and here's the deal too, like even when I'm out, I love everybody. Like I look at them individually and I think, oh my gosh, this person is this way. And I may not want to hang out with them. They may not have a good energy for me, but it doesn't mean I love them less as less of a person.
Right.
I just don't want to spend my chosen downtime.
They're not a personal fit for your closer circle.
Right.
That's okay.
And don't you feel, and it's so cliche, but you find out who your friends are when you're going through a hard time.
Yes.
And I hate that, but it's so true.
Well, friendships, there's the term, one of my favorite words is available or availability.
Right.
Some people everybody is available or unavailable for different things at different times in different places.
Right.
Not all of our friends are available for emotional support, emotional intimacy.
Right.
And that's okay, they don't have to be, but it's important for us to recognize that and to release an expectation.
You know what was funny for me, going through what I was going through earlier this summer, I was mad about it because I was draining everybody.
Sure.
And I have 5 very close girlfriends who are, and I know they don't feel that way. But I was like, I'm always the one that's trying to fill people up.
Yes.
And that's my job. And here I was in a very needy situation, and though I don't mind asking for help and I'm not afraid of it, it was just so long.
Sure.
It was like, when is this going to
When is it going to end?
I know, when is this going to end? When
Sure.
am I going to stop this?
Sure.
When is it going to, and I felt bad about that with my friends.
Sure.
But I have really great, loving, bright, strong women friends who don't take on my stuff as their own.
Right.
They're smart enough.
And they don't judge you for having your own stuff. Look, everybody's allowed to have their own stuff.
They could have, because I was a crazy lady.
Sure.
I mean, not crazy, but I was feeling bad.
Right.
It was dark.
Yeah.
So, which is funny because I still came in here and I was like, I did my thing, but it's like,
Oh, on the inside, you're hurting a little
I was
bit.
crumbled.
Right.
But I had great friends, really a great support network, and I needed that at the time. So they have shown me the value, of real true friendships. They were there for me. And then there were people that were not so nice to me. But guess what? I don't love them any less, and I will hang out with them, but I'm not going to bring them in my inner place.
Right. You're choosing to demonstrate self-respect and say, no, I'm only going to be available for you to hear.
Right. Do you have people come in and talk to you about friendships?
Yes, I had a client just 2 weeks ago, right before I left on vacation.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit?
She's younger client, mid-20s, and she's talking about her friendship circle.
Right.
How does she know who to let in? How does she know to let go? And so I did a little diagram on the whiteboard where I said, you've got about 5 bands of you got yourself, you got your close friends, casual friends, acquaintances, and strangers.
Right.
Okay. people come from the stranger and they come in, right? So they come from the stranger level all the way, they can come
Right.
be complete strangers
Right.
and then over time work their way all the way into our
Right.
inner circle and go back out.
Right.
So the question is to identify, what do you value for your closest relationships?
Right.
What's a fit for me? What are my values? What makes me feel good? How do I show up, and how do I want my closest friends to show up?
Right.
And when you identify that, you're aware of it. So when somebody comes along who demonstrates that, you let them in a little bit.
Right.
You cultivate the relationship. When somebody comes along and they don't, there's no judgment that they're a bad person. They're just not a fit for the inner circle of friends. So you choose
Right.
to keep it more casual.
And I think, in keeping in mind, though, they could be great for a night at Johnny's Hideaway.
Absolutely.
For dancing and fun
Absolutely.
and hanging out and having drinks and going to Landmark Diner for late night.
I'm available for having a good time socially pretty much with anybody.
Right.
Okay? But more intimate events, more deeper discussions or conversations, sharing personal things,
Right.
that's a much tighter circle.
Right. Right. And so do you feel sometimes when people leave that inner circle and they're out, it's much harder to come back in?
It can be, especially if there's been an event or an experience that has put this strain on the
Right.
relationship.
Right.
You know, is there an apology that's due? Is there resentment or judgment or
I'm so
some
forgiving.
type of pain that was experienced? That can make it more challenging, but it's possible.
Right.
Again, we're constantly moving in and out of these bands of friendship with different people
Right.
every day.
I just, you know what, I'm sometimes I'm, you know, I'm like a little kid, you know, I'm like, it's all right. You know, it's all right. You know, I'm kind of, you know, I'm very forgiving like that.
Well,
But sometimes that's set up for heartache.
yes, because you can also be so forgiving that you're disrespecting yourself and not standing up for your values and what's important, not
Right.
establishing boundaries.
Right.
So you got to
Right.
honor your boundaries.
Right. But I mean, I've gotten better.
Sure.
I mean, I've gotten
That's a
better. I mean, I've
process.
definitely,
Yeah.
well, I
It's a
feel like I'm
process.
a totally different person now.
Right.
I mean, totally. But, you know, I still feel like, you know, I may not want somebody in my inner world, but I don't really, I think if you have to forgive somebody, it still has power over you.
Absolutely.
And it's really not about them.
No, it's not. Forgiveness is all on
I don't
us.
really have any, I'm
It's
not
all
mad. I'm not mad at anybody.
Right.
I sometimes get disappointed,
Right.
but I'm not mad.
Right.
You know, I'm not mad about my marriage. I'm not even mad about this last relationship. In fact, I want to send a thank you note. You know,
Yes.
like thank you for doing me a favor.
Thank you for doing
Ciao,
me a favor.
baby.
Yeah.
So long.
Thank you for teaching me. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
reminding me.
As hard as it was.
Yeah.
You know, I really, and I say that over and over again.
No,
you know,
and that's so valuable. That's when you know when you're having those kind of thoughts, you're on the other side.
Yeah.
You're seeing the
Absolutely.
benefit of the experience,
Right.
and that's helpful. It's helpful to
Okay,
healing.
so you know we're gonna move into dating, so because I've got some stuff I want to talk
Okay,
about.
let's do it.
So we're gonna do dating advice for second lifers and the Just Steph rules of dating.
Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you want to be my one and only all alive.
Okay, all right. So, you know, I shut down my dating apps about 6 or 8 weeks ago. I decided I was gonna go all organic and see what goes on, and just actually I really was alone for a while. I needed to be alone,
Right.
which is fine.
That's
But
healthy. It's healthy to want to be alone.
I had a really great profile and summary on all my dating apps, but I think I'm going to change it to this. Give me your tired, you poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of the teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, the tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. That's who I
What are you,
attract.
Ellis Island
Wait,
now?
no, can I just tell you? This is in this audiobook I listened, this is what I attract. Addicts. No, this is my because
Okay,
the gifts
I'll
that I
hear you
have.
out. It's okay.
Addicts.
Safe space here.
Commitment phobes.
Yeah.
Geographically undesirable.
Mhm.
Emotionally unavailable.
Right.
Legally unavailable.
Check.
I mean, that's because I am, you know, what the person who brings puppies and animals home
Right,
is,
right.
I'm that for people.
Right.
So I attract people with issues. And what happens is, which is so abundantly clear in my last relationship,
Right.
because there was a certain point where the tables turned. And this is important when it comes to value, because I was continuing to bring value to him, and he was giving me no value at all. I was doing all the caregiving, all the giving,
Sure.
giving,
That's called
loving, giving.
codependence.
Yeah. And so, but here's my thought about this. It's sort of a catch-22. I lost myself,
Yes.
and when you lose yourself, am I really bringing value to him?
No. It's an illusion. See, you had the illusion you were bringing value.
Oh, right.
Because that's ego, right? Ego
Right.
says, I'm still bringing this guy value.
Oh,
He's
I'm
not
cooking,
bringing me
I'm making
anyway. I'm doing
lunch.
this, I'm doing that.
I'm
but
great.
But actually, and we've all been there, no judgment here,
Yeah.
you were just as unavailable as he was.
Ah,
Completely.
agreed. I'm
Which
with
means you were a perfect match for that time.
Oh, it was perfect.
The law
It
of
was
attraction's
perfect.
playing out. You're unavailable. You attract an unavailable guy. You're both unavailable together in different ways.
We're so happy.
It's crazy.
Unhappily, we're so
That's how it
unhappily
works,
happy
though.
together.
That's how it works.
Yeah, and you know, and because the thing was, and I feel the energy. I mean, that's just a
Sure.
gift I have, and I was absorbing it,
Yes.
and so
Yeah.
and so it was so, and really, so I really was. If I had been myself and never lost myself, I think my gut is that it would have ended sooner.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
It would have ended much sooner. I would have
when
done
you
it
are
a long
coming,
time.
when you're coming from your real self, you know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you
Yeah.
value. You know what your boundaries are.
Right.
So you know instantly when somebody's treating you with disrespect.
Right.
You know it instantly, and you instantly go, that doesn't feel good. That's disrespectful. No. You just disrespected me, and because I respect myself, I'm reminding you of my boundary and what I want.
Right.
Are you available for that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
And they don't have to be. Because
Right.
if they say no, then you can say, thank you for sharing. I'll wish you
Bye.
all the best. Goodbye.
Bye.
But
So-
we don't do that, you know. It's hard to do. It's hard to.
Well, I realized in all this that, I came up, I don't know, you probably saw it, maybe you didn't, was Who Deserves to Sit at My Table, my little video
Yes.
that I did. And I did that because it came out of this, that I have so much to give, however, I can't be that beacon of, I can't be the Statue of Liberty. I need to just,
Well, the thing is,
I just need to be somebody's girlfriend.
No, you just need to be
No.
yourself.
Yeah.
You need to be yourself, and from this day forward, I don't want to ever hear you say the words that I attract this and I attract that.
I attracted.
Right.
It was
No, you don't
past.
even say that. In the past, okay, I realized I was attracting people who were perfect for me to teach me something about myself.
Right. Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Right?
There you go.
They were perfect
Turn
for
it
you.
off positive.
Everybody's always perfect for you, whoever shows up. Always. That's how it works.
Oh, I agree. I mean, I agree with all of
But
that.
now you say is, I intend to attract somebody who's emotionally available, geographically available,
Yeah.
physically available, a fit for
Legally
me,
available.
legally available, whatever it is.
Please.
And you put that out there, and that becomes your mantra, that becomes your value. So when you see somebody who doesn't fit, you're like, good guy, not the right guy.
Right, and you know what, that's where I'm at. And you know it's so sad, because there is somebody that I really like, but
He's not the right guy.
He's in one of that group, yeah,
Sure,
he's not the right guy,
sure.
and it's sad because I
And there's
love
no
him.
judgment. It's not like you're better than he is.
Yeah,
Your path is different than his path.
yeah,
Okay?
Yeah.
And so when you realize that, it's not a fit, I don't have to judge him, but I'll just let him go.
yeah, and well, I actually recognized all that in all this, and when I came up with my, 4 criteria for sitting at my table.
Yes.
And do I need to repeat it out there? You have to be worthy to sit at my table. You have to deserve to
Worthy.
sit. You have to be.
We're not worthy.
Well, when I say worthy, that means you have those characteristics and integrity that I am looking for in a man. Number 2, you have to know it's an honor and a privilege to sit at my table. Number 3,
Check.
you have to want to sit at my table and not at everybody else's table.
Check.
And number 4, you have to be 100% emotionally and legally free to sit at my table.
Check.
So those are not bad things. It's not
No.
that high of a standard.
No.
Because I feel, and
And
here's
you know
the-
why? Here's the thing. You know why you set those for? Because when you sit down at your own table, you are bringing those things.
oh, I want to go out with me. I'm a
Yes.
really great partner.
Yes. Yes. That's the truth.
I'm a great cook.
You can't give.
I take really good care.
You can't give what you
I love
can't
you.
give
I
away
love
what
myself.
you don't have, and you can't receive
Yeah,
what you're not available
you know
to
what's
give.
funny? I'm feeling very depleted.
Yeah.
Very empty.
Sure.
Because I haven't, and for what I do for work and for what I, with my writing and everything else and all my little videos, I need to fill up somewhere.
Yes.
And so.
Because you got a lot of energy that goes external.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And
You burn
so
hot. You are
I'm
always
always
burning
on.
hot.
I'm always on. I'm
Coming in
always on
hot.
fire.
Steph
This girl
Palermo.
is on fire.
Steph Palermo coming in hot.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, and
You gotta
with
take
that,
care of yourself.
yeah, I do, and having that one person that I know is going to help take care of my heart, even though I take care of myself, I
Right.
take really good care of me. It's not
Yes.
bad, and I'm really happy with me. I'm just not really happy with what's been coming up, coming into my world.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
It's all right.
No,
It'll
it's
happen.
all-
I'm not worried about
No,
it.
it's a process. You're on a path, and
I know.
it's the path lasts forever. So
Yeah, just bring me your forlorn, your homeless,
No,
your
no. Bring me your available,
Yes.
hot, whatever.
young man, single and free. I just think it's so funny. It was cracking me up, but I mean, I'll tell you what's going on with me too, is because I've done all this work on me, and I've really spent all this time working on what I want and need and what really wasn't right, and looking back and being honest about what, not bringing value and all of that.
You've got to be brutally honest on yourself.
I'm tired.
You got to call
I'm a little
BS on
tired though.
yourself.
Like
It's
I work
no,
hard.
you're
I'm
gonna be tired.
I need a break.
Look, having it when we're stuck on those old beliefs, right, about ourselves, shame, guilt,
Right.
sadness, anger, resentment, self-judgment, whatever. All these things, all of our failures and all mistakes, all those old beliefs, it is physically and emotionally and spiritually draining.
Right. But I'm good.
It's
I mean,
tired.
I'm
We are
good, but
tired.
I just recognized it to a different level. Because I'm always,
Right.
me.
Well,
I'm
right.
always growing.
And see, here's the thing. Here's the key. When you have an old belief and it comes up again, you go, I'm tired of the old belief. I choose a new belief. What is my new belief? You have to replace the old belief with a new belief.
Right.
And until you do, the old belief will keep
Right.
coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I talked about this with my therapist on Monday.
Yeah.
And he said you put it out in the universe that you're ready for somebody who's in the right place.
Yes.
So I don't know wherever it is.
Yeah.
But whatever, it doesn't matter because you know what? I have great friends. I've got a great life. I'm great. I mean, I'm happy.
You're happy.
And I'm not really worried. I read a lot of stuff about.
You don't have to have a relationship. You want one.
Exactly.
Big difference.
Exactly.
People, if you are
Exactly.
struggling, if you have a have-to-have energy about anything, money, friends, family, dates, partners, getting married,
never get it.
you'll never get it.
Right.
Want it, don't have to have it.
There you go. All right, so we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk with more with John Hyatt, hear about what he's got going on and how to get in touch with him. And this one is for the birthday peeps, Courtney Moore, Richie Sullivan, Hojo Milan.
Hojo.
And yay, happy birthday peeps. And this is Work from the Home by Fifth Harmony featuring Ty Dolla Sign. There you go. All right, so let's see what we, can we see?
Hold on, I'm on.
Oh, okay. Hi, Rick. Hey, Vanessa. I'm describing your life, honey. I'm sorry. Okay, so no, not build a wall. Rusty, what are you talking about?
He's talking political stuff.
I get. John says hi. All right, so can we scroll down and let's see who's here? Michelle O'Neill,
David Gray,
Ed Long.
Vanessa. You know Vanessa Bohannon?
I don't know, but I know her now. So.
Thanks, y'all. Glad y'all are
Hi,
here with
Michelle
us.
O'Neill says, hey, John. Your Statue of Liberty comment.
Bring
Built
me
a
your
wall.
fire.
That's funny.
Bring me your hot, your tens, your rich.
Vanessa says, yes, I'm not alone. You're not alone. No, honey, no. You're not alone. I'm finding a Boston guy. They have backbone. You know what they say? If I said to a Boston guy, can you sit at my table? He'll go, honey, you're sitting at my table. This is my table. Sit down, give me a kiss, and where we going to dinner? That's how they
Is that how they work? That's how they work.
It's They got backbone.
Did you go on another date when you went back to Boston
I did
recently?
not. Well, semi.
Semi-date. We know
Put it
about
this
those
way, I was at the
semi-dates.
waterfront.
We know all about those semi-dates.
I was at the North End waterfront. Yeah, I had a little fun, but you know, it's always safe. I can talk about this. I guess I can talk about this on it. Well, you know, because when I go to Boston for the feast,
Yeah.
my mom stays in the hotel with me down right in the North End, and I have a night. No, my mother's there. Can't come home with me. It works every time.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
That's a good shutdown.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, you can
Sorry,
you,
honey. Hey, I had a great time.
Yeah. Can I walk you back to your hotel?
Yeah, right.
Sure, but you're done at the door.
Right. Mom's in there waiting on me. Too funny.
Hi, Maria. Andrew says, I'm from Atlanta and I do that.
Hey, Maria. How you doing? Good to see you.
Yay. All right, so what else is going? Anybody have any questions for the coach? Are we on?
Give the coach
Time?
of love a question.
Is it time? 1 minute.
Thanks,
for your,
Michelle. Good to
thanks for
see
your
you.
insight.
Hey,
Hi,
Elaine.
Elaine. Yay.
How's your boot camp going, Elaine?
How's your booty, Elaine?
Elaine runs a boot camp.
I know, but she's hot.
She's a little studette.
You
I
see
mean,
her? She's got a
yes.
great bod,
I
man.
know.
She's awesome. So, who's texting me? I bet you're pulling up. So, love your show. Hi, John and Steph.
Marie.
Thank you, honey. I'm trying to bring value to everybody.
Trying to bring value.
I'm trying to bring value to everybody
Yeah.
while I'm trying to gain value. Can somebody give me something?
We're always defining.
Okay,
look,
we're on.
always defining it.
Yay.
Always.
All right,
Let's do it.
it's always morphing. Okay, all right, so we're back. All right, so all right, John, so tell us about what you have going on. I have some questions. I mean, I know that everyone wants to know what the difference is between life coaching and therapy.
Okay. So here's the question. Here's the answer on that. The technical answer is coaches aren't, unless they do have one, they're not licensed by the state. Okay,
Right,
they're not
okay.
licensed. Therapists, clinical social workers, psychologists, psychiatrists all have mandatory licensing to
Right.
practice their thing.
Right.
As a coach, no licensing is required. You don't even need to be certified technically. Now, I did get a certification,
Right.
but there's no standard certification for coaching. So that's the technical thing. Anybody could be a coach. You could be a dating coach. You could call yourself
Totally.
a dating coach and start having individual clients or doing whatever, writing books, whatever you want to do with that. I am the coach on the square in Marietta, Georgia, the coach of love. I love to do relationship coaching mostly, but I coach individuals on all sorts of things,
Right.
business, family, divorce, work transitions, whatever they're going
Right.
through in their personal life. And I do that right up on the square in Marietta. I'm excited because the last 2 weeks I haven't had my class, my Monday night class. We are back on from Monday night, 7 to 8:30. You've been to my class.
have.
It's a great
It's
time.
great.
We talk about the law of attraction. We talk about setting goals, overcoming things that are challenging for us, how to have a different perspective. The class is free. Donations are accepted every Monday night from 7 to 8:30 on the square.
I know, it's
So,
great.
yeah.
It really is.
And you can, John R. Hyatt, Relationship Coach on Facebook is where you can find me.
Yeah, so can we talk a little bit about the law of attraction?
Yes,
So
love that.
yeah, because let's talk about that because I'm a firm believer of what you put out is what you get back.
Yes.
As long as you're not pining for it.
No. See, that's the have to have.
I know.
If we're pining, we have to have it. So there's a question from Ann. What happens if you are a guy that talks to you about future and love, but you feel it's just talk? Okay, Ann. Well, I would just say that you've got to say, well, show me.
Yeah.
Okay, a guy who talks about a future but does nothing to demonstrate that there is a future is all words. So you got to call him on it. This is where we were talking about self-respect.
Right.
I really value somebody who means what they say, who's available for commitment.
Right.
Are you available for commitment? What does commitment mean to you? What does future mean to you? Do you and I have a future? If so, what does that look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? What are we doing? How are we doing it? So you go right to those questions and drop those and see what they say.
There you go. And if you like it, then you better put a ring on it.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't know. All the
Um,
single ladies.
yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't think that has to be, but yeah, I mean, I agree. I think that if you've, and sometimes too, I mean, this is one thing that I learned. I had a lot of internal voices going on inside of me when, little red flags, I was not feeling right during my relationship. Things weren't sitting right with me. And there was nothing out, overt.
Right.
It really wasn't, I was being treated nicely. It wasn't
Yes.
that. But listening to that internal voice, that this just isn't the right person.
Yes.
Something is telling me that this isn't going anywhere.
You've got to trust that voice.
And you got to, as much as I hate
That
it,
is God,
I've
y'all.
had that.
That little voice is God.
I
It's
know.
God. Okay,
I'm
pay
with you.
attention to it.
Yeah. So I really think that that's important in all this. You have to listen to that internal voice because that's telling you that something's not right with you.
Something's not right.
Some-
Pay attention is what
yeah.
it's saying.
So, you have to really listen to that and say, because I've had that. I mean, I've had it and I'm really listening to it now. I didn't listen to it for 7 months.
Sure.
And so,
And you get when we listen and we don't listen, we get different results.
Yes, and I'll tell you what, I'm listening now, but it's still a little painful because I want something to be different and it's not.
And it's not.
You
And
know,
that's
but-
where we have to release.
I know, you have to let it go.
We got to let
It's
things
okay.
go.
Yeah,
And it is okay.
it's okay.
See, then you can change from, wait a minute, this is what my next relationship, this is what I want. But I don't have to have it from this person. This person is not the one who has to give it to me.
Right, exactly,
Okay, because
Exactly.
they may not be available for it.
right.
And that's okay, they don't have to be.
It's funny because I listened to this webinar back at the beginning of the summer, and it says we attract our deepest fears.
Yes.
So I was trying to figure out what was my deepest fear. While I was in,
That's-
because I'm very
that's a good
aware, I'm
question.
very
Sure.
evolved, and it says it's usually stuck in your subconscious. And my deepest fear is that, I'll be left.
Yes.
And
Oh, yeah.
lo and behold, well, I said I'm not going to be scared of that anymore.
Well, that's the basic fear, that we're going to be alone. Rejection.
Yeah, it was more like you'll find out who I really am and not love me anymore.
Right.
It was that abandonment.
Abandonment.
The abandonment was.
You're going to discover the real Steph and you won't like her.
Yeah, and the funny thing is it's just another, peeling the onion back of the abandonment issues from
Totally.
the time I'm born.
Totally. And believing it. Look, abandon and rejection, first off, you have to believe that you can be abandoned.
Right.
Okay? Can you really ever be abandoned?
So you're thinking no.
Can you ever be rejected?
Not if you're okay with you.
Right.
So
And
it
that's
doesn't,
the thing.
and everybody
Now,
you're-
it still doesn't mean you might not be sad or experience grief when somebody comes into your life and they decide for their own reasons that they don't like you and they want to move on.
Right.
Okay. But here I was talking to another client the other day on the phone. I do phone coaching.
Okay.
She's in New York. And she's like, she's got this base fear of being her real self because she doesn't want to be rejected. And I was like, the only person who can ever really reject you is yourself.
Right.
Because even if nobody has to accept you, you don't accept everybody. And so when you release the need of having to have somebody accept you, you can show up as yourself. See, that's the thing.
Right.
It's showing up real. We got to show up real.
I know. You know what? I'm pretty real.
Yeah.
You're
pretty real, and a
but-
lot of people are, but there's also a lot of people who, like you say, they're afraid to be their real true selves
Right.
because they don't want to be rejected. Well, if somebody can't handle the real me, I'm not going to create a relationship.
Right.
If I'm not real and you're not real, do we even have a relationship? If I'm faking it, if you don't know the real John and I don't know the real Steph, but we're pretending that we have something going on, what do we have? Nothing.
A movie.
Nothing.
You have
It's all
nothing is
pretend.
right.
It's all pretend.
And I think the greatest gift that somebody can give anybody is the gift of themselves
Yes.
and who they are. And if
Yes.
somebody doesn't accept that gift, bye.
They don't, and that's just it. And for their own.
Because you're great the way you
If
are.
somebody rejects me, they reject me for their own reasons. They don't even know me. They don't know enough about me to reject me. I don't know enough about them to reject them. Okay? But it's about fit and not a fit.
I know, and I think it's so hard to change that thought process, don't you think?
Yes, it's totally hard because abandonment and rejection is the number one fear. That I'm alone. Nobody loves me. I'm abandoned. I'm all by myself.
Right.
That's the worst fear. I'm going to be alone. Because typically maybe somebody left us in our past. Maybe a parent left us. Maybe a friend left
And
us.
it doesn't have
Maybe
to
a
be
lover
physical.
or a spouse or a
Right.
child left us.
But it doesn't have to be even physically. It could be emotional.
That's what I mean.
Whatever.
Emotionally
Yeah.
abandoned.
Yeah.
Okay, but the thing is your first belief to change is the belief that you can be abandoned.
Right.
But that comes from the inside. See, that's where self-respect, self-esteem, self-acceptance, and self-love come from where? Ourself.
That's right.
And if we can't give those to ourselves, we can't give it to somebody else. And when we do give it to ourselves, people can show up. I can show up as my real self. Somebody else can show up real. I can want it to work, but it doesn't have to work because I don't need them to
Right.
validate
Right.
myself.
That's right. But I think too, when you get to that point, you do you will attract people that are real or that want to be in your
Yes. Yes.
circle.
Yes.
They want to be in your world. You
Yes.
will attract good people.
Yes.
So I think so. I think that
And they're
when
going to show up available. If you're available to yourself and you love yourself, and that's how you're determined to show up every day and all your life, you're going to attract more people that are just like that,
Right. Exactly.
who are safe people.
Right. And I think too, and you have to have your eyes open.
Yes.
And know that who is safe to
Absolutely.
be with. And fill up when you can.
Fill them up.
Fill up, and because you can't give what you don't have.
Right.
So, and that's especially with me. I definitely need that fill up
Yes.
because I will give. I give till it
Okay,
hurts.
so I want you to think about 3 specific things. You don't have to say them now.
Okay.
3 specific things, 3 deliberate action steps, because the law of attraction is all action-based.
Right.
It's not just words.
Right.
What actions can Steph take that demonstrate self-respect, self-care, self-compassion, self-love to recharge herself?
Right.
And then you start to do those things.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I'm pretty good about that.
Okay.
I do take care of me.
Good.
I do.
There's where your
I do.
recharge is.
I do, and a lot of my recharging happens as well for me in small, intimate groups
Yeah.
where good conversation is uplifting,
Yes,
and that's where I gain a lot of energy.
yes.
I feel I like to be around people that have good positive energy,
Yes.
and that's how I fill up.
Good.
So that's why a lot of
Yeah.
times when I get in a way, and I know when I am, I'm depleted is when I want to go home to Boston.
Yeah.
Like I want to go home, and I want to go. I actually am feeling that way now.
Everybody needs a home space.
I want to go home
Everybody needs a space
because
to
it's
call home.
well, really, it's the only place that I don't have to do anything, and,
Sure.
and they love. They don't
Everybody
care.
knows your name.
Oh,
You can be the real Steph, right? You don't have to pretend to be somebody different in Boston.
yeah, I can just be. I can just go and be me and talk the way I want to
Sure.
talk, and and eat the way I want to eat. Nobody cares.
Nobody
and,
cares.
And they just love me. They don't want any of this. They don't want any.
They don't have to have anything from you. Isn't that freeing? If we show up in a relationship and you don't have to give me anything,
Yeah, they give me a lot.
and I don't have to give you anything, but we want to give things to each other.
And the funny thing is they don't give me anything, but they fill me up.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
And it's laughter and love and
It's
just
easy.
I
It's
can breathe. I
easy.
breathe.
Yes.
I can breathe. So yeah, I've been feeling that way. I've been feeling like I need a Boston fix. I don't know if I just need. I don't know what I need. But anyway,
You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. I can't go home just yet. But
No.
yeah,
I
I've
think
got
you
a
were
lot
just there.
I was just there. I was just there. Well, you know what? It's like it's a recharge
Sure.
for me.
Good.
So I love it. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and this one is for Mark Phillips, Erin Heck, Melissa Spalding. Thanks for liking my Just Steph page, and more with you when we come back.
Excellent.
Yay!
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so let's see.
All right, y'all.
Hey, David Gray. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Hi, Tia.
Let's see. Deborah Flanagan. Question. What do you feel is the best way to remove toxic people? That's a good one. Best way to remove toxic people is to release them. Cut your own. Number one, you got to free them from having to have an expectation to give you something. Okay? Release them from having to give you anything. Just let them go. Let them move through their space. Start to pull back on your contact with them, and just allow them to drift away.
Right.
You
think
know?
you should tell them?
If you need to set a boundary, yeah. There might be some that say, hey, look,
This isn't working for me.
this isn't working for me.
That's
We're not
it.
a fit.
You could be nice.
You know, yeah, we're not a fit. Thank you. I've had a lot of fun times with you, but we're not a fit for a relationship going forward. I wish you all the best.
God bless.
God bless. And really, you just put that out there. And there's no judgment. You're not calling them toxic. Look, if I'm stuck on judging you as toxic, then I'm judging, okay? And I just create more resentment and more attachment. Stop the judgment. Recognize somebody's right to be just as they are, just as who they are,
Right.
and let them go.
They're
Let
not
them
going
go.
to change.
They're not going to change.
They're not going to change. Nobody's going to change, no matter how much you ask them to. And
Yes.
you'll know.
And I love Dee's ideas for recharging, meditating, unwinding, and listening to good music.
There you go. And dancing like nobody's
And
watching.
dancing like no
I
one
dance
is
like that
watching.
anyway. Even at Whiskey Mistress.
Some people don't want to see me dance.
Are you like Elaine? Oh, he's like Elaine on Seinfeld.
Actually, no, I'm quite suave on the dance floor.
Oh, really?
I
You
some
got the moves like
moves.
Jagger?
I got the moves like Jagger.
He's got the moves like Jagger. Gina, what do you think? I need confirmation on that.
I got some good dance moves.
Yeah, there you go. So, we got to forgiveness. Forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Yeah, you can forgive. I don't know. Nothing.
Yes, forgiveness, Tom. That's a good
You
one.
know, I don't even.
Forgiveness. Well,
I think
forgiveness.
people harbor stuff, and they need to let go.
Yes.
They
yes.
need to let go.
Yes, yes. And look, forgiveness is always for us. I'm the biggest recipient
care.
of forgiveness.
Yes,
'Cause
she
I
said yes.
detach.
You dance.
'Cause
You
I
dance
detach.
great.
Thanks, G. Love
Oh,
you.
you're so cute, Gina. Why didn't you come today? Hey, Shirley. He's a good dancer. I wonder, wow.
Thank you,
He's the
Shirley.
greatest dancer.
I'm your private dancer.
Oh, there you go. Oh, my God. I don't want to hear all about that. Okay, here we go.
Let's do it.
Yay. All right, we got a few more minutes. All right. So we have a few more minutes to talk more about what you got going on. And you have
Yes.
any? All right, so you have your
I have
Monday
to
night.
say hi to Silvana. Silvana just showed up on Facebook Live. I took Silvana to church dances when I was like 14 and 15, Northern Virginia, D.C.
How
area.
cute is that?
Hey, Silvana.
Oh, that is so
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, we had a good
we're
time.
live on
Really great
Facebook
family.
for the radio peeps.
Really great family.
We're being filmed live, so if you switch over your medium,
Yes.
we are on Facebook. So okay, and Periscope. So okay, so what else? So you have your Monday night class.
My Monday
How many-
night class.
How many people usually go?
I've typically I get between 8 to 15.
I've
Sometimes
been
less,
in
sometimes more.
there. Right.
Okay.
I've been in there when
But
you
that's
have
kind
to-
of a sweet
the
spot.
chi-
I
you gotta-
love doing that class.
You just got to keep pulling the chair. It's a great class. It's really a great.
Coachoflove.com, coachonthesquare.com.
Right. And so, okay, so what else is, do you do any other, are you doing
Yep.
any speaking?
I don't have any speaking engagements yet, but I've been going to the speaker academy. I'm really looking forward to speaking
Yes.
more. I love speaking.
I know, me too.
So other than that, I do my individual coaching, couples coaching. I do coaching on the phone. Look, people, if you can't get to Marietta to see me face to face,
Right,
$85 an hour
right.
gets you on the phone or Skype or FaceTime coaching with the coach. So
That's pretty good.
do that. Yep, I do that. So let me know if that's what you want
And
to.
so typically, I mean, how long, I mean, I know certain people have longer issues, but what's an average time? I mean, do you think people should continue life coaching throughout? Should it be every week,
Well,
once a month?
it's going to be circumstantial.
Right.
If you got a challenging situation coming up, you might need to meet every week, or
For a
even
while.
or twice a week. If you got something really challenging,
Right.
for a short period of time. But here's another difference between therapists and coaching: is my goal is to move you forward and move you on to the next thing, okay?
Right.
Many therapists will spend a lot of time trying to analyze the past and look at things that way.
Right.
Nothing. They're just different approaches.
Right.
Different
So
approaches.
do you-
Look. If you think a therapist is best for you, by all means. I totally respect all kinds of therapists.
Right.
I just do coaching. My approach is different. I have a different model.
Right. And so, do you dig back in the past, or you just deal with today?
I look at I help clients figure out the past to pull out what did they learn and to heal it. The past has got to be healed, and the quickest way to heal the past and get to forgiveness is this was valuable because I learned something from it. Even though it was painful at the time, the old story is painful, I can create a new story that demonstrates the gift and the lesson from the experience and making it significance to what I am. And that heals the past.
Right.
That's what I do with the past. Because I want to get you healed so we can move forward.
Right. Because it's like an anchor.
It's an anchor. It's going to keep you stuck.
Luggage.
Stuck.
Luggage. And we
Not
talked-
a turnaround coach. I turn people around.
Right.
I
I
get
know.
them turned around.
Well, because you want that. I mean, who wants to be stuck somewhere?
Right.
And I mean, I think even with the people that come to me, I get a lot of people that call me and say, okay, I need to talk to you. I need to, whatever. And I just think that I want to see people do well.
Yeah.
I want them to be happy. If everybody's, to me, it's sort of like if you walk into the Apple store and it's packed and people are buying Apple computers, there's no recession.
Right.
So if everybody's happy, if everybody's working on themselves and getting happy, it's just going to be a better world.
It's a better
One
world.
person at a time.
One person at a time.
And doing the next
You start
right thing.
vibrating higher. You start radiating peace, light, and love, and confidence, and self-love. You're going to attract people more into your life that do that, and you're going to inspire and lift people up another notch.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And then
That's why I love coaching. I love to inspire and encourage people. If I can help somebody feel better just a little bit,
exactly.
that's all I can do.
I know, and I've gotten some really great feedback on my own videos and stuff stuff that have helped people, and so, or it's a good reminder for them. And when I get just one, I feel like, yay,
Yes.
I have made a difference in one
Made a
person.
difference.
And and what's going to happen is they're going to turn their life around. They're going to turn their heart around. They're going to think about stuff, and then the people in their world get affected positively.
Right. Yes.
So, right?
That's all. That's what it's about. Can I make a difference? Can I help somebody? Can I? Joel Osteen, some
Right.
people might disagree with him theologically speaking, but I love his positive approach.
Right.
He says, speak the blessing. Speak words to people that inspire, encourage, heal, lift them up.
Right.
Speak the blessing to yourself in your mind.
Right.
Stop speaking critical. Stop speaking defeat over your own life and over your own self. Those are old beliefs. They don't work. They don't serve you.
Right.
Lift yourself up. Speak the blessing to yourself with
Right.
affirmative thought.
Change
and
the thoughts
speak
in
the
your
blessing
head.
to other people.
Right. Change the lies
Set
in your
that
head.
as your goal. If you go out every day, I'm going to speak the blessing to people today. Whoever I see
That's
today,
really great.
I'm going to lift them up. I'm going to encourage them.
love
I'm
it.
going to make them feel good. I'm going to say something positive and encouraging to them so that when they leave me, they feel good or they feel better.
All right, so I have a question now. Do you ever get people in your office? And because I know I'll have people in my life that they'll come to me and I'll listen and they want positive feedback or they want good feedback,
Right.
but then they never do anything about it.
That's their path. That's
I
our
know.
path. And everybody's got
Do
a
you have
different
that
path.
sometimes?
Yes, it's all, look, the law of attraction and change is action-based. You can read, you can listen, you can say words, whatever. But until you take a step and say, today I'm doing something different. Today I'm thinking different. Today I'm speaking different.
Right.
Today I'm feeling different. I'm going to choose to feel different and I'm going to act different today. I'm going to take a step. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to pick up the phone and talk to this person. I'm going to go out and try and find a job or whatever it is.
Right.
Action, action, action heals. Action moves you forward.
Right. So, and you have to sort of get
You've
out
gotta
of
do it. You've
get
gotta
out of the
do it.
comfort zone.
But when the teacher, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Some people aren't just ready to move immediately.
Right. They need
And
to
then look,
right.
things got to come into our heads first before they get down into our heart and
Right.
our soul space. And that's a process.
18 inches.
For some things, that can take years.
Right.
For some things, it can take a split second. Okay? But the question is wherever we are in that process, that's where we're supposed to be. The question is what do we want? What do we want?
You know, I hear a lot of people say things like, the timing wasn't right. I go, that's not true. Like timing, you know, well, they'll say, oh, the timing wasn't right for you and so. And I'm like, oh no, it was exactly right.
It was exactly right.
It was exactly where, yeah, I might have gotten hurt. Yeah, it might have been hell. But you know what? I learned a lot, and it happened exactly at the right time.
Everything happens in divine time, and I'm so convinced of that.
I
used to buy
agree.
into all bad timing, wrong
That's
place,
baloney.
wrong time. I
Baloney.
don't believe it. I believe that you are always where you're supposed to be, right
agree.
when you're supposed to be there. Everybody who has ever showed up in your life showed up exactly when they were supposed to, for exactly the purpose to teach you something valuable. Okay, so get over the judgment and the blame that a relationship shouldn't have happened or it should have happened differently. No. Your next relationship can happen differently.
Right, you go in.
Okay, but the relationship,
Open your eyes.
your challenging relationship, whatever it was, happened right on time. They came in divinely, you met, divinely you separated, and it's how you process that event that is going to determine what you attract next into your experience.
There you go. I agree with all of that.
Divine time and order all day
It's
long.
there's
day.
no such
This
thing
right
as
now
bad.
is divine time and
That's
order.
right.
Me getting in my
This
car
is
and driving
divine.
back to the office, divine time and
Right.
order.
And what happens between here and there? I'm going to get my hair.
Divine, yeah.
Going to get my hair blow
Everything's
dried for
divine.
tonight. You know, the whole bit.
Right.
It's all happening.
Right.
So, and it's happening when it's supposed
It's
to.
happening when it's supposed to.
You know, it's so funny. My mother's had her car shipped from Boston, and she says to me today, she goes, "Can you drive me to work? My car's not starting." And I'm like going, "Oh, okay." I had all this plan for this early this morning
right.
and how it was going to work out and what I was going to do, and it just didn't work that way. And I said, "Okay, well, I'm going to have to just roll with it."
Right.
And I have to go back and get her.
Yes.
So, but it's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, it's
and
okay.
we always
That's
have
just the way
choices.
it is.
Yes, and now we always have choices. See, we think we don't have any control. You always control your choice, your own choice.
Right.
You control your response to something. You control your action and your belief and your feeling about it.
Right.
Okay? So you do have control over yourself.
So when you feel like you're out of control,
When
you can rein it in.
You can rein it in.
can rein
It
it
doesn't depend on how somebody else shows up. It depends on you.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. This one is for Christopher Holder, Anthony Boyd, and Edward Pearson. Thanks for liking my Living Atlanta page. And this is Starving by Haley Steinfeld and Gray. All right, so let's see. Somebody said something here. Okay, Michelle, today I'm going to act differently. Action, workout, reach out. Okay,
Yes.
yay, Michelle.
Go for it, Michelle. That's awesome.
Hey, Scott, you joined. Maria says the Monday night class is awesome. My work schedule changed, so I can't attend Mondays. I can't attend right now, or she would be. And let it be, Dia. Thank you.
Yeah, great, Dia.
Timing is everything in life. What you do with it is your control.
Yes, that's true, Dia.
So, yeah.
What's up, Jason? Jason
Gina.
Butler is my nephew. He's up in Virginia.
Hi, Jason.
Awesome guy. Awesome
Virginia.
guy. Beautiful
Aw.
family. Say hi to Tanya and my sister Stephanie,
Yay.
your mom, and Vitaly and Paul and everybody back
What's
home.
up,
Jason.
Uncle John? Keep
What's
up the
up,
great
man?
work.
Love you,
Aw,
man.
How cute.
Love you, Jason. Absolutely,
Aw.
man. You're great,
I
man.
love that. That is so great.
Jason's awesome. He's so awesome. Such an awesome guy.
Oh, that's great.
That's my
I
nephew.
love that. How nice. So, I'm hoping some people from Boston come for my birthday.
When is your birthday? When are we
Well,
celebrating?
it's October 25th, but we're going to celebrate the 22nd. I'm
Okay.
starting October 1st. So if anybody wants to go out starting October 1st, call me.
Month-long celebration
Well, I'm
for
turning
Steph's
50.
birthday.
I never do that.
I know, some people do.
I never do that.
I'm
kind of
always
stuff.
celebrating anyway, so when my birthday happens, I'm still in
Yay.
the middle of celebrating.
But you know what? I know people have like 10 birthday parties or they have this birthday, that. I don't do that stuff. I never did. But
Right.
this year, it's been such an interesting year. I'm going to celebrate the whole month of October.
Doesn't Frank Sinatra sing a song about it was a very good year or something?
I don't know
what
that
is that
one.
song by?
Someone
Frank
tell us,
Sinatra.
what's the Frank Sinatra
There's a
song?
Frank Sinatra song about it was a very good year. Somebody Google that and put it on the thing.
So, okay, so Dia says, thanks, guys. Vanessa, says my birthday is the 22nd. Oh, well, happy birthday to you. Mine's the 25th.
My son Michael's birthday is on the 7th.
See?
Yeah. Or
I'm
wait, is it
Scorpio.
the 8th? I always get it mixed
That's
up.
a Libra.
Yeah.
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 I'm a Scorpio. But I don't know. I think I have some Libra tendencies because I'm all about the balance.
All about the balance.
I don't know if that's learned or what,
Left,
but
right,
I
high,
don't know.
low, in between.
Hi, Chuck. How are
Hey
you?
Chuck, what's happening, man?
What's going on?
Somebody give us a question.
Oh, okay, we're going on, kids. We're going on.
All right, going live.
All right. Okay, so
There's a lot going on in town.
there's a
isn't
lot
there?
going on. You wanted to know where to go this weekend. You've been waiting for Living Atlanta. We in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Okay. All right. So listen. Now remember, I say this every week and I don't get tired of it. Maybe you do.
No
But
way.
drink responsibly, drive responsibly. Please, 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 please take Uber, take Lyft, take a cab,
Just do
call
it.
a friend,
Just make
stay
the
where you're
commitment.
at,
Make
do
the commitment
whatever.
To do it. Yeah.
Find somebody. It's don't hurt yourself and don't do it because you don't not drink and drive because you'll get a ticket. Don't do it because
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
somebody's gonna get hurt.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
So please be safe. Be safe. All right. So what are you gonna do this weekend?
This weekend is kind of wide open. So Gina's out of town. She leaves
Uh-oh.
Saturday on her cruise.
Oh, she just got back.
I know. She's going down to the Gulf Shores. We got a condo down there. So it's
Uh-huh.
a girls' trip. Her sister, a bunch of other girlfriends,
Uh-huh.
going to be hanging out down there. And so I've
How
kind of
fun.
got the whole week to bachelor it for a
There
while.
you go. And
Yeah.
have a little fun. All right. Well, tonight I'm going to Hal's. I'm not really sure about anything else. I'm sort of gonna listen to my internal voice and see where the energy is at.
Yes.
So, because I
Are you
sort
doing
of-
Deborah tonight?
maybe.
Yeah.
You know what? I love her. I if I go, I might go. I might stop by. I always like to go there.
Yeah.
You know, just I do a drive by.
And there's Whiskey Mistress, Deborah Bowman.
That's right. So yeah. So and then I don't. You know what? My kids are gone. They were gone last night for the weekend. Gone.
So you have a free weekend.
Yeah. So I don't have any plans at all. Actually, I'm gonna try and go up to Alpharetta to Justin's birthday party, which I got invited to, and I think I'm gonna try and go up there.
Okay.
But I've got to Uber up there, and
Right.
you know, I'm riding solo,
Riding solo.
riding solo,
Hey.
solo. So yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think Sunday night though, I know a lot of people are going to see Band X in Sandy Springs.
Yep, I might do that Sunday night.
Yeah, I have a gig over in Midtown with Jerry Farber. I'm gonna be at Tapa Tapa.
Okay.
So I wanted to go to see Band X there, but and that's what I was planning on doing, but I have to go to Tapa Tapa. So I've got to go to Midtown and work. So I'll be doing that.
Sounds good.
So anyway,
Sounds good.
okay, so Deb Bowman tonight, she is at Whiskey Mistress from 6 to 9. They have complimentary hors d'oeuvres and lots of stuff going on there. Great music by her, and it'll be so fun. And then she is at Grain from 6 to 9 on Friday, and she is next Tuesday. She is with Ken Gregory at Genki in the Highlands.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So if you want to looking for something to do next Tuesday, go see my girl Deb. Tonight, DJ Vanessa Hunley is at G's doing musicology, and Sunday Fun Day karaoke at G's. Dave Scott on Wednesdays is always at Whiskey Mistress. He's at Cigar City Bar. Is it Cigar Bar?
Cigar City?
City Cigar Bar, Cigar City
and
Bar.
right there in Roswell.
Right there on Roswell Road in
Yeah.
Sandy Springs across
It's
from
a cool little
311.
place.
Yeah, I went, I think I went last week with, did I go last week? I went last week with Rick Patterson.
Oh, okay.
I kidnapped him.
Ah.
Yeah,
good
that
call.
was fun. Yeah, that's what we did after, we went after Whiskey Mistress and went over there. I got a little app and we talked.
Did you smoke a cigar?
I
Are you
did
a cigar
not.
Smoker?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. But I don't mind it.
Right.
It's a little heavy in a cigar bar, though.
It can be.
It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
But, you choose to go there, that's what you get.
Right.
So, and some of the guys are doing a little gig in a couple weeks.
I
But
think, yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna go to that.
yeah, I can't go. I'm gonna be in
Occasional
DC
cigar.
visiting my son, so I'm
Okay.
gonna miss that. But I love that, and I would love to go to that. Dave's at the City Cigar Bar, Cigar City Bar, tonight from 7 to 11, and the Juke Joint Friday from 5 to 7:30, and back at the Cigar Bar on Friday after Juke Joint from 9 to 1. Now at the Punchline all weekend, Thursday through Saturday, is Josh Wolf. All shows are $25. So tonight, every Thursday, is Pie Night at Your Pie in all locations where select craft beers are nicely priced at $3.14. Venkman's has DJ Rattoni featuring yacht rock tunes from 7 to 11, and it's free. Now listen, I want to try this. I promise I've got to try this. Every week I say this. At Johnny's Hideaway, it's dancing lessons with Dancing David from 7 to 8.
I've never done that. Is it fun?
I don't
Do you know
know.
people who've done
I
it?
don't
What kind
know.
of dances does he teach?
Who knows? I think, well, it's going to be fun, right?
Right. Yeah, it's got to be fun no matter what.
No, I love it. So at Smith's Old Bar, the Atlanta room has Leah Menaker and James Anderson, and the music room has Echo Maestro, the Lagoons, Professor John, and Doug Reese Band. At the Velvet Note, now this is supposed to be super fun. I've never been there. Have you been to the Velvet
Nope,
Note?
never have.
It's up in Alpharetta area,
Okay.
and so it's supposed to be a really cool venue where you can hear really good live music. Now on Thursdays they have an open mic jam, and this is for all of you musicians out there who want to network and maybe get in on a jam. And it's $8 to get in. DBA Barbecue in the Highlands has adult trivia. Supply and Demand, now this is our friend Joey G.
Yep.
Supply and Demand has by far the best bar mix in Atlanta.
It is good.
Oh my God, it's
addictive.
so good, but I can't stop. That's my problem.
Right.
So, and it's Code Thursdays from 8:30 to 3 a.m. Ladies will be given free champagne until 11:30. The Dixie Tavern has Melanie and Jody, and there's no
Is that
cover.
why you can drink champagne till 11 for ladies?
I don't know. I think
Okay.
so.
Guys?
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, like this. Here, John.
Here's more,
Here
more
you go.
champagne.
So, are you going to go to Whiskey Mistress tonight?
Gina and I are talking about
Oh,
it.
good.
Yeah.
I love her. She's so cute, Gina.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's great.
She's-
At City Winery, it's City Winery Wine School, and it's a wine from Oregon, and it's 7 p.m. start at $65, and then a little later on they have Here Comes the Mummies, and doors open at 6. It's 8 p.m. The food there is awesome. You've been there, City Winery?
Yes.
It's so good
It
there.
is so good.
Isn't it
was
awesome?
so much fun.
It is awesome. It
We
is
saw
so-
Robin Meade there, and we saw Paul Thorne. We've
How
seen two acts
fun.
there.
I've got to go back. I
Yeah.
saw Louis Prima Jr.
Really fun. Oh, cool.
You know what? I was worried.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know how it was going to be. It was the best show I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was great.
We like to sit right up on the stage, right
Yeah,
up near the stage. and just
absolutely.
really
I
immerse
agree.
yourself in the
Yeah,
experience.
you might as well, right? I mean,
Yep.
that's what I like. I like to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Avalon has his Friday nights, and it's live music on the plaza every Friday. Are they still doing that now that it's Labor Day? Smith's Old
No.
Bar has, at the Atlanta room, this is Friday, which is Teddy Bear Day. I'm not-
Teddy Bear Day. Okay, what, you bring a teddy bear?
I don't know. I'm gonna like hug your bear.
Huggy bear?
Hug your bear day.
Huggy
I don't
bear?
know.
Hug your huggy bear?
Teddy bear. Anyway, so it's Smith's Old Bar it's a benefit for Sloan Rainwater featuring Pretty Vacant, The Bully and Accidents and Rust at 7 p.m. City Winery has Rhett Miller with opener Elliot Bronson, and that's at $18. The music room at Smith's Old Bar has Porch Fort. Have you been to Smith's Old Bar?
I've never been to Smith's.
You know what? I have not been there, but it's like a place. Like
Outdoor place, inside?
it's inside, but it's like
Okay.
old school Atlanta.
I'll
Yeah.
have to try it.
Yeah, so they've got a bunch of stuff going on now. Cosmopolitan in Marietta has it's called A1A, and it's Jimmy Buffett tribute band.
Yeah.
And
Heard
that's
that.
Friday. Have you heard them?
Yeah.
And it's $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Red Martini has Women, Wine, and Wisdom at 7 p.m. And this is a provocative dialogue. And so I have a friend from Boston that's watching. Hi, Mindy. We went to college together. And so, but at Red Martini, they're having like a conversation with Dr. Pamela Antoinette of the Live Exchange on dating, love, and relationships. So it's a provocative
That sounds fun.
conversation, and that's
I need
at
to start
7
getting
p.m.
some gigs like that.
Both women and men. We should do one together.
We could.
That'd be fun. And then Friday, of course, is always later on Flashback Fridays with old school hip
I
hop.
could do it at Whiskey, probably.
Oh, we can do it. Yeah, Billy would love it. We can totally do it.
Totally.
Yeah,
Let's set it up.
we'll talk about it.
All right.
Put it out in the universe.
Yep.
Always on Friday and Saturday at Red Sky is Dueling Pianos and at 9 p.m. and they have great tapas there. And the Whiskey Mistress all weekend is no cover before 9 o'clock. And they have Rick Seymour, and I know that Billy likes to jump up there and sing a few
Yep,
tunes.
we'll rock a few tunes.
Friday at Venkman's, the early show is How and Why, and it's free. And then a little bit later is Atlanta Collective presents Prince's Parade album and other Prince favorites. So, and that's $20. That's at Venkman's. Have you been to Venkman's?
Still haven't been to Venkman's.
Venkman's is awesome. The food is so good. A couple of guys from Yacht Rock own it.
Okay,
It's a great venue, and it's a lot of fun, and the food is phenomenal.
okay.
It's
I
very
can try
good.
it out.
Dixie Tavern has the Kurt Thomas Band. Now remember, this is Friday. 37 Main in Beaufort has Departure, which is Journey Tribute. With their guest is Hysteria, which is the Def Leppard tribute.
Okay.
And that's at 9 p.m. and it's only a $7.50 cover. The Velvet Note has the Rhythm Jets, and it's $25. Now, Saturday is Swap Ideas Day. Is a free cardiovascular workout at starting at Body Design Personal Training. I probably cannot go because my knee is still not right.
Okay.
I'm so sad, but if you go, please tell them that you heard it from Just Steph. And it's a great workout. It's 45 minutes, and they will run your
Wow.
butt off through Georgia Tech. Stairs, burpees, sprints. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
The Purple Corkscrew in Avondale Estates, easy for me to say. Brunch Bites and Bellinis from 10 to 1, it's $25. ASW Distillery on Armour Drive has barbecue, bluegrass, and the first bottle release from Atlanta's ASW Distillery. Wow, that looks like fun. That's $20.
It does look like fun.
Yeah, Venkman's has their puppet brunch, and it's Jack and the Beanstalk. And little later on, Chicken Pickin' brunch with Rodeo Twister. They have an early show on Saturday. It's Lawrence Trailer, and that's free. Later on, it's Dirty Bourbon River show, and that's at 10 o'clock. Symposium Wines has beer versus wine tasting from 2 to 5. So if you want to start in the afternoon, that's only $15. That's at Pond City Market.
Okay. That's a fun place.
The Cook's Warehouse, it's in Midtown, the Ansley Mall area, has Southern Divas of the New South, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m. It's $74. Ladies are back with a fall installment of the Southern Divas seated dinner, demonstration, and conversation. And they have, their chef and everything. So that's, if you want to get into that, a girl's night.
That sounds like a good thing to do.
Yeah, it could be fun.
Yeah.
Smithsonian Bar in the Atlanta Room has Hughes Taylor, Larry Scroggs, and the Asphalt Cowboy Band. That sounds fun. And that's their early show, and they have some later shows going on. Now, at City Winery, Wasabasco, Burlesque.
Burlesque.
That could
Bow,
be it.
chicka, bow, wow.
Yeah, there you go. 7 and 10 p.m., 2 shows, $20. Cosmopolitan has their DJ every Saturday night, and they have dancing, and ladies get in free till 10 p.m. Dixie Tavern has ODD. Is that like ADD?
ODD.
And that's 10 to 2 a.m., no cover. 37 Main has Man in the Mirror. It's a Michael Jackson. That's 37 Main in Beaufort. It's a Michael Jackson tribute.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun, if you're out there.
I think they've done that stuff up at 37 Main.
They have.
Yeah.
They definitely have. I just, they closed down.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah,
It's
because of the noise.
That's crazy.
They had some crazy people
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a problem with people who, people who don't want football, they don't allow football games, high school football games in their neighborhood because it's,
The lights are too bright.
or
Or the
till,
traffic.
yeah, and it's
or
over like
whatever.
10 o'clock.
Hey,
I mean, I
you live next to a high school.
I
Okay.
know, that's what
Deal
I
with
say. And, some of that stuff is a
Yeah.
problem, or, I think
It's
that,
unfortunate.
there's nothing more residential than the people around Chastain Park.
Right.
And they work it,
Sure.
and it's great, and
they
everybody
know
loves it.
And they know it. So
Yeah.
they accept acceptance.
Right, but you know what, it's great, because you can a lot of times listen to their stuff,
Sure.
and, or.
Sit
but-
on your porch and have a free concert.
No
Hello.
kidding, but the other part of it is they know when to shut down. They
Right.
shut down, they have ordinances and whatever, and it all works.
It works.
So it can all work out, people. Can all be worked out.
Cooperate.
Yeah, so Red Martini has their big gig with Joey G's has his gig there Saturday night. And the Velvet Note has the Al Strong Quintet. Now, Sunday is make your bed day. How many people make their bed? I make my bed every day.
We make our bed every day.
Yeah, it makes the room look cleaner.
It does.
It really does. It's organized. I don't like chaos.
No.
I don't
Organized
do well.
chaos?
You know what? I don't do well in chaos. I really
I can
don't.
do organized chaos from time to time, but
I have to wrap my head around it and shut down.
Right.
Like shut it all down.
right.
So now the Southern Gentleman in Buckhead has brunch every Sunday from 11 to 3, and they have brunch favorites, $5 mimosas, house-made desserts, and live music. Davio's always has a great Sunday brunch with, they have entertainment as well. Venkman's has bottomless mimosa brunch with the Trey Dahl Jazz Quintet. Red Sky Tapas in East Cobb has brunch. Now, this brunch is a little different. It's tapas brunch, and it is so good. And they also
Have you had their tapas brunch at Red Sky?
I have, and it's great. And they have half price wine on Sunday.
Ooh,
So you can get a half price bottle of wine, go
Danger.
at like noon. Well, I think it's, 12 or 12:30?
Yeah.
You know, they get a little crazy. I'm like waiting, tick tock, tick tock. It's
Clock's running. Hey, y'all.
Sorry, can you
Time
put
to
the
open.
order in for my drink?
Right.
You know, and they're like, well, it's not time, it's
Right.
against the law.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm bringing my own in. I'm bringing a roadie. It's
Slip
bad.
that miniature in your purse.
Well, you know, when you feel like going to brunch, like even if it's 11 a.m., a lot of times you want.
No, yeah, you want it.
You
Yeah,
want
I
something.
get that.
So,
Totally.
DBA Barbecue has award-winning pulled pork hash, and that's in the Highlands. Ray's Rio Bravo has brunch every week. And Whiskey Mistress has Sin Sunday. It's service industry night, and they have barbecue, and they have entertainment on the patio.
Have you been to that?
I have not been in Sunday afternoon, but everyone says it's great.
Okay. They get a
So-
good crowd in there?
Yeah. So I'll be at Topper on Sunday in the evening.
Right.
So I've got to do that. So if you want to go see some comedy, Jerry's doing his thing out there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times he gets me up on stage.
Sure.
And you get to talk and stuff like that. Well, I never met a Mike I didn't like.
Right.
You know, so if I get a chance to be up on stage.
You'll do it. Of course you
Of
will.
course.
That's how you roll.
I did the last time at the Cosmopolitan. And he
And
called
how'd
me
that
out.
go? He called you out?
He called me up, and I had books to give away and some stuff, and I talked about the show and what I do.
Okay.
And you know, the funny thing was the longer I stayed up there, the happier I was.
You're just made for this kind of stuff.
I love
You
it.
really
Well,
are.
you know, it's funny
And you're
because
just getting started. You're turning the big 5-0. You're just getting
I
started.
know, you know, and physiologically, like my legs were a little shaky, but my inside was. I was like, oh yes.
You're digging it.
I was loving it.
You're in the zone. You're present.
I could just totally keep
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So everyone's like, shut her up. No.
Take the mic away.
But St. Cecilia
Cut
has
off
the
the mic.
Sunday table, and you know what? I think Davio's is doing a Sunday table too in the evening. They're doing different regions of Italy, and you can go there and get a nice family dinner. General Mira has Sunday night spaghetti dinner. All this stuff is online, and you can also find it on my website on juststeph.com, and it's the Living Atlanta tab. And
Okay.
you can subscribe to it. Now, everything's on Living Atlanta, my Facebook page, for free.
Right.
But if you subscribe, you get everything in there. You'll get, and as we develop the website,
Sure.
you're going to also get my book downloaded for free.
Okay.
And also,
I want to read your book.
did I not give you a book?
No?
Are you going to? I'll bring one tonight for
Okay.
you.
All right.
I'll bring one
Then
tonight.
I guess I have to go. I have to go to Whiskey Mistress.
There
to
you
see Deborah
go.
Bowman, and I
See?
get my book from Steph.
And now I'm going to have to go to Whiskey Mistress.
We'll be there, Deborah.
Yay! So this where were we talking about Sunday? New York Prime has a Silver Oak wine dinner, and okay, here's the deal: if you go to New York Prime and it's $99 for like a 3 or 4 course dinner, and you get wine paired with it, you just got pretty much a free meal. It's awesome. The food is so good there, and $99 for all of that is awesome. And always, you know, such great bartenders there.
Right.
Band X is at Sandy Springs, and it's free.
That's a great place. What a great venue.
Yeah, it's at
Little
7
outdoor
p.m.
place.
It says picnics,
It's not
coolers,
huge.
blankets.
It's small.
I
Good
want to
crowd.
go. I want to
Probably
go.
going to be. I think it's beautiful weather for this weekend lining up.
Okay, I'm going to call Jerry and make sure he still wants me to go because
Yeah.
I want to go see Band X.
Yeah.
I got to see what time he wants me to because that's what I want to do.
Yeah. Sit in a chair.
But that's Steph Palermo. Just Steph has to go to work.
Hey,
You know?
everybody's got to make a living.
I know. Well, I'm not doing any of that. But anyway, so City Winery on Sunday has Rich Robinson Band, and that's 8 p.m. Johnny's Hideaway has the Stephen Lee Band at 8:30. It's always great live music. The Punchline has a Sunday night comedy fest. Now, remember, the Punchline is now at Landmark Diner.
Okay.
So where Jerry
Right.
Farber's side door was is now Punchline. The Velvet Note has Forte with Carl Testa. Sounds like somebody I grew up with. Monday is Chocolate Milkshake Day, and City Winery has, I can't read, what, Oza
Motley?
Yes,
Oza Motley?
and it's, that's $45. Smithsville Bar has a Reason to Rebel.
Right.
I have a reason. Okay, and on Tuesday, Star Bar it's Positive Thinking Day. Every day should be Positive Thinking Day.
Absolutely.
Star Bar on Tuesday has Downtown Tuesday Night Dance Party at 10 p.m. Retro, soul, funk, whatever, all of that good fun stuff. Wednesday is Hug Your Dog Day. And at Vino Venue in Dunwoody has a global cooking and wine pairing series, Flavors of France. And that's 7 to 9:30, $86. Dixie Tavern has BJ and PJ. Atlanta's number 3 party tool.
Okay.
Why
Say
are
that
they
again.
number
Who are
3?
they?
Why can't they be number 1?
No, number 3's cool.
It's a good number. It's a good number. All right, the Punchline on Wednesday. The Great Love Debate with Brian Howie. And that's at 8 p.m. So I guess they debate where the audience, hosts, and special guests try to answer questions.
Right.
Why is everyone still single? That sounds like fun.
That's fun. I need to who Brian Howie
Do you
does
know
it?
what? We could do something funny
We
like
could
that.
do something like that.
And we'd be funny.
Yep.
And have a good time.
Yeah.
And teach a lesson.
Yep.
Like slip the lesson in.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be fun. Bankman's has the Woods on Wednesday, and it's free. Velvet Note has a Taste of Cinnamon, celebrating the music of Sade. Sade.
Sexy.
And Cosmopolitan always has half-price apps at the bar Monday through Friday. Sibo and Bevy, Monday through Friday, has happy hour, where everything's happy hour.
Happy hour.
From 3 to 6. Sundays, 37 Main is it's all you can eat crab legs. Davio's on, here it is. So here it is. Sunday evenings with Davio is a taste, it's a tour of Italy.
Nice.
And it's it's through September 25th, so it's just the month of September.
Right.
Okay. Mondays at Johnny's Hideaway is Team Trivia, and the Mercury in Pond City Market is half-price cocktails on Mondays. Mondays at Davio's is half-price wine and prime rib Mondays, and half-price apps at the bar Monday through Friday. Dixie Tavern has open mic night for the musicians on Monday night.
Okay.
Tuesday at Bankman's is Joe Granson Jazz, and Zeal in East Cobb has half-price oysters. Noni's has open mic comedy, and Dixie Tavern has karaoke. On the 17th is Music Midtown, and A Night to Remember. Now, this is at Havana Club. These are all of our friends. It's A Night to Remember. It's a benefit at Havana, and it's benefiting the Alzheimer's Association, and it's the Georgia chapter. The 24th is I'm playing kickball at Piedmont Park with Body Design Personal Training, and then I'm heading to Rusty's party. And then the 7th of October is Limelight Disco Party. Of course, October is Just Steph month. And there's Oktoberfest at Big
I'm
Sky.
seeing Halloween stuff popping up on Facebook
Already?
now already. Halloween
Oh,
party
God.
here, Halloween party there.
Well, first of all, it's my birthday, so that's more important. And it's the 22nd is my birthday at Whiskey Mistress, so come on out and come say hi. The 27th is Mummies and Mixers at Michael C. Carlos Museum. On the 12th of November is the Great Gatsby Gala at Spring Hall. I will be there.
I'm going to be there.
You'll be there. We'll be dressed to kill in our and that's to benefit Bert's Big Adventure.
Yes.
And of course, I'm a podcast. You can find me on iTunes, The Just Steph Show. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, at Steph
Steph, I'm
Palermo.
feeling sad
Why?
because summer is over.
I know, but fall is such a great
It
month.
went by too fast.
It's a month of change. I know, I love summer. It's
I
my
want to go
favorite.
back to Memorial Day and just do the
I
whole
know.
summer all over again and then do fall.
I know, I love summer.
Give me
It's my
2
favorite.
summers, 1 fall.
There you go.
And then spring.
There you go.
I
I
can
like
do
that.
without winter.
I know. I'm with you. It is a little dark.
2 summers, fall, and spring.
Yeah, I feel that.
Should be the 4 seasons.
I feel that with the change of the seasons. I
Summer,
get that
fall,
feeling.
summer, spring. How about that or something?
There you go. So, all right, I get a big shout out to my birthday peeps in Boston, Mike Pasquarello, Rick Wells, and Joe Romano. Next week I have Tim Andrews, then Johnny Esposito, Rusty's back. And then for the month of October, I'm doing all my favorite peeps. I got the Hal's Bunch, the boys from Whiskey Mistress. My girlfriends will be in the studio for my birthday. Rusty is back. And then back in November, I've got the organist from the Braves, Matthew Kaminsky.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. So I'm all over the place, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Everywhere.
Yeah, Just Steph 1. I'm on YouTube. I'm
You are
on there.
everywhere.
Wherever I go, there I am.
There you are.
Right? Okay, so listen. Know I love you all. Will you come back?
Absolutely.
I can squeeze
Whenever
you in
want.
there. I'm gonna squeeze.
Squeeze me
I'm
in
gonna squeeze
like
you in there.
November.
No, it'll all be on the up and up. I won't really squeeze you.
Okay, but you
I'll
could
squeeze
if you wanted to.
Okay, so know I love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace.
Love you
ciao,
guys.
Ciao, baby.
Coach of Love, signing out.
Love you. All right, so wait, before we sign off here, let's see let's see, Sandra. Hi, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra. How's your doggy?
Hi, Shirley. Let's see, Eric. Venkman's is awesome. Yes, it is. Hi, Mindy, hi. Rusty. I keep getting screwed up when it says Brian. Let's see, so, and hi, Stephanie Lee Payne. How are you?
Stephanie.
All right.
Yeah,
I
all
think
right,
we're
y'all.
done, kids. All right, so.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Appreciate
hey,
it.
We'll see.
And for your
maybe
questions.
We'll see you tonight.
Yes.
Yeah?
Whiskey Mistress.
Love
Bye.
you. Okay, so let's see. There we go. And we're done. Love you.